everybody, I'm Kat, and this is my life. Okay, so let's move on to what I'm talking about today. I'm going to go through my current reads for the month of July. Of course, we have the blogger now, the blog spot, that we can post what books we're reading there, and reviews and such. But I thought it would be cool to make a video because we only each have one spot on that channel, and sometimes we read more than one book at a time. So if you've been onto Blogspot, you've seen that I've been reading Wicked Lovely, which I don't have physically on me. It is on the computer. I'm reading online. I actually have it put on reserve at the bookstore for me to go buy. So that's the first one. If you haven't seen the cover, it is a really pretty cover with, you can see a girl's like kind of profile this way, and she's holding like frozen flowers in her hand. And it's really good, and I'm on chapter 6, so I'm not that far, but I'm okay. I'm at an okay part, I guess. And the second book I'm reading is, I gotta see what chapter I'm on. Okay, I'm on chapter 3. And this is the book. It's just a plain black book. It's a used book. It is The Phantom of the Opera by Leroux, and it is a Barnes & Noble book, which I've never been to Barnes & Noble. It's Phantom of the Opera, Leroux. And I am probably 1/5 of the way done, so it's not that far, but, 1/5 of the way, if I kind of just count it a little bit. I'm 50-something pages in. And there's, I'm 1/6 of the way done. So this is the second book I'm reading, Phantom of the Opera. And the other book I'm reading, I actually borrowed this from a friend, but this is not the cover I want. That's why I borrowed it from a friend. I have a book on reserve at the bookstore, a hardcover copy with the original cover for this book. And it is Dead Until Dark by Charlaine Harris. And that, if you haven't seen True Blood, or seen anything, because I talk about True Blood a lot, it's a series on HBO. It's a really good vampire series. So, Dead Until Dark, which is the first season of True Blood, and I am also probably 1/5 of the way through. I'm 1/12 of the way through. There are 12 chapters, and I just finished chapter 1, and I'm on chapter 2. This is the second book. It's really good. It's a murder mystery fantasy book. If the Phantom of the Opera had a back, I would kind of like read you the synopsis or whatever, but it doesn't have one. However, I will read the back of Dead Until Dark. Sookie Stackhouse is a small-time cocktail waitress in a small town, Louisiana. She's quiet, keeps to herself, and doesn't get out much. Not because she's not pretty. She is. It's just that, Sookie's sort of a disability. She can read minds, and that doesn't make her too dateable. And then along comes Bill. He's tall, dark, and handsome. And Sookie couldn't hear a word he's thinking. He's exactly the type of guy she's been waiting for all her life. But Bill has a disability of his own. He's a vampire with a bad reputation. He hangs out with a seriously creepy crowd, all suspected of, big surprise, murder. And when one of Sookie's coworkers is killed, she fears she is next. So this actual book itself was for her. I didn't buy it. She did, my friend. Is $8.99 Canadian. And the book that I'm buying, the large version hard copy with the original cover, is $30. So there's quite a difference, $20 difference. There it's $28 and this is $8, so $20 difference. That's the second book. And the other book that I haven't started yet, but I'm planning on starting, it's the Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Lost Scrolls collection. Now, technically, I can do a review on this later on after I'm finished it, because it is finishing a series of books. There are 4 sacred tales in this book, and if you haven't seen the anime, you might not understand it. And like I said with manga as well, you can read halfway through the series and do a halfway review, and then to the end and do a review, or just do one review for the entire series. So this would be just one plain review, and it does have pictures, but it's a lot of reading as well. So I'm going to start this and get a review out. I might even do different reviews at different times and put them in one video, because there are four parts to this book. Obviously air, fire, earth, and water. And I will probably go through and read each book, make a little vid clip and then attach them together once I've finished them all and post it as a review on this Bookshelf Live. So these are the 3 books, well, 4, but you can't see the 4th one. These are the 3 that I'm reading now, along with Wicked Lovely, which you can read actually online on, let's see what the web address is. It's browseinside.harperteen.com, and you can probably just go to Harper Teen and then search Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr, and it'll come up for you. It's a really good story about fairies and love and vengeance and all these kind of things. And I think pretty much everybody knows what Phantom of the Opera is about. I have not. Okay, here's the thing. And I believe Leanne, that's your name? Yes, Leanne. You are going to be very angry at me. I have never seen Phantom of the Opera. I haven't seen any movies, any plays, anything. I've heard the music occasionally, mainly just the main theme. In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came. That's the song I hear. That's the only song I've ever heard. And not the Gerard Butler version, not any of the regular versions. I've heard the Gerard Butler version, dislike it. I actually heard the song on a Vocaloid video. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Phantom of the Opera is about. I think if you need to know, you can ask Leanne, because she would definitely be happy to tell you exactly what it's about in crazy-ass detail. So I am happy to be reading this, and then I will watch one of the movies. I do not want to watch the movie first because I really want to know the story. And I know the movie is kind of based on with Christine and the Phantom, and I think this book is more based around Raoul. I'm almost certain of it. So I'm gonna finish reading this and do a review. Same with the other 2. I hope to get these all finished before the end of July. The only one that I might not finish is probably Wicked Lovely, because I want to buy the book so hardcore before I finish it. So when I do the review, I have the book, and I might not finish this because I might not even end up reading it for you guys. But yeah, leave a comment below and tell me which book you want me to finish reading first. Of the 3, not Wicked Lovely, until I get it. The Lost Scrolls, True Blood, or Phantom of the Opera. Or, I guess, Dead Until Dark. But which one of these 3 do you want me to finish reading first for a review? I might get it done first, but it just depends on which one gets done first. So, I guess that was all. And that is another book in my life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.